Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Filling Your Cup. I'm your host, David.
Yeah, I'm your other host, Calvin. What's up?
Oh, and then today we're talking about a trending article, trending news, and something that can affect all of us because I'm pretty sure we all use this social platform, right? So, Calvin, what are we gonna talk about today?
All right, so according to this article from Business Insider, 533 million Facebook users' phone numbers and personal data has been leaked online.
Hmm.
Man, that's a huge chunk of personal information. So just to go over some of the bullet points. Personal data of over 500 million Facebook users has been posted online in a low-level hacking form. Wow, low level, not even a highly elaborate scheme. It's low level.
It's all over.
The data includes phone numbers, full names, location, email address, and biogeographical information. Security researchers warned that the data could be used by hackers to impersonate people and commit fraud. Um, so wow, 500 million. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I don't think this is a shock to anyone, right? Because I don't think this is like the first time that this happened to Facebook. I feel like this time they call it they leak, but like previously I'm pretty sure they sold. So I don't even know what's the difference. Leaking and selling, right? I guess one of them is they're making money of it. But I think at this point, it's just kind of like a reminder to everybody who uses like a social media platform that whatever data you put online, you kind of assume that data is going to be stolen or be used by anybody for like malicious reasons or for regular transaction reasons. You just gotta assume that your data is gonna be out there because then like once anything goes online, it's there forever, dude. It's not gonna get off the internet. So I guess it's just like a reminder to be mindful of. Just be wary of what you want to post online because if some stuff that you post online and you're like, hey, dude, maybe like down the road I don't want this online. Think twice before posting it, right? Because everything has consequences and anything will and can be used against you in a court of social law. I mean that's kind of like what I just that's kind of like just my take on it is like I think just a reminder your data is not safe and whatever data you put out there it's somebody's looking at it. So
Yeah, if you think about it, nowadays everything's online or everything's through the web. You put your pictures online, your name, your location where you're at. Some people even put their address, which is mind-boggling. Um, but hey, just gotta have a common sense and be careful what you put out there because uh, there are people out there that will use your information and take full advantage of you. Um, whether let's think about what the implications are. Like, what can they do with your data? Like, what can they do with your data if they have your email address or location? What can they do, Dave?
I mean like with like if email and phone number, I mean you can sign up for a lot of different like stuff online. I mean, maybe like you can't get like a credit card per se, but you could. I mean, I'm not a cyber criminal, so I'm not really too sure. But I think with this information, you could commit like some sort of fraud, right? And
Yeah,
I just don't know. Like we're not too familiar with like what can you do with just with like a phone number and email. But then the thing is like if they're able to hack your email though, like if you have your email at like your email login, if you're able to hack it, then that's a whole different story. Because then most of your login is from your email address, right? And then like anything that's like password recovery related is through your email. So if they're able to hack your email, that's a whole different ball game. Now they have access to all your recovery information, so now they can get into your bank. They can get into like everything you use online to do anything. It can be recovered by password through email, and if they able to hack your email, then you're kind of screwed because then that's like the only way you can recover stuff. And then if your email is hacked, what can you do?
right. I agree. Just think about the time you lost your password, right? What do? You click that forget password link, and what did it ask you? Your email, so they could send you a new link. And once they got your email, boom, it's all over. That's absolutely correct, and it's scary. It's scary. I read a story where somebody posted a picture traveling, and so the people know they're out and away from home. Nobody's home right now, so it's it's open season to go in and rob your house. So be careful what you put online too, especially when you're out traveling.
That's definitely true, right? Because let's talk about like just social media in general, right? Because if
Yeah.
you're like one of those ones that kind of like flaunts your wealth, kind of,
Ooh.
and then you're
Yep.
kind of like saying like, "Hey, I just got this new, I just got this new apartment, right?" And you say like, "Hey, I live here by myself," right? Like just shit like that, right? And then you never know who's watching, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm on vacation," like you said, "I'm on vacation." And then they're posting pictures of these vacations, and then like these criminals are like, "Hey, she lives alone, and she's on vacation, so her home is easy picking." So that's another scary thing, right? Because like you don't think in your mind, you're just kind of like, I'm just sharing with the world. Like people are living vicariously through me, right? That's what they're thinking, right? But in reality, the criminals are using your social media as like a camera. Like they're seeing it through your lens, right? And they're seeing opportunity to do some criminal activity, right? That's interesting. I really never thought about that. Like when I post picture, I'm not even mindful of that. Like, hey, I'm telling people I am out. You know what I'm saying? And if I am like one of those like individuals that say, hey, I live by myself. Like if people knows I live by myself and for some reason they got my address, easy picking, right? Oh wow, that's a great tip, man. That's a great tip, man. Holy moly.
Yeah. Never know. But yeah, just be careful what you put out there. Um, Especially with these hackers these days. Not even high, not like I said, not even high elaborate, you know, $1 billion tech
But then you know what this tells me though?
hackers.
This is like a low level.
What?
Well, but the thing is, it just says it has been posted online in a low hacking forum. That so it doesn't mean the hack level itself was low level. I think they just hacked Facebook and then they posted it
Right.
somewhere
Yeah.
where it's easily accessible by anybody. I think that's what it meant, Calvin. But then like
That's
if that data is got like this easily hacked by freaking these hackers, then how much do these like social media platform, right? How much do they really like pride themselves in protecting your data, right? It feels like they don't really care that much. And this is kind of like a common it happening quite frequent, right? Like people like you read this every month, like, hey man, like Wells Fargo leaked 500,000 like customers information, like Old Navy, blah 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 blah. It's like how much are they really value your data? Because but then like kind of like in this day and age, you kind of need to give them your data in order to do anything, right? Like if you want to like track your shipping, you should create an account. And when you create an account, you put in your email address. Blah 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 blah. So maybe we just gotta be more mindful these days of what we share online, right? Because like social media is a scary place, right? And but the thing is like social media is something that you're willing to share because that's what you're posting. But like
there's
you don't really
point two.
you don't really think about like Facebook. I mean, yeah, Facebook. You share your pictures and whatnot, but I think a lot of people regret posting stuff on Facebook because they think they're sharing it with their like family or close ones, right? Because like Facebook is basically what Instagram is. I mean, Facebook owns Instagram, so it's kind of like that's what it is. But the thing is, like, you assume that what you share on Facebook is only seen by your followers or friends, right? But if that thing gets hacked and shared around and like get leaked, you're everybody's friend at that point, man. Everybody's your friend because everybody has access to your information. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think,
Just
yeah, like
world.
I think the tip is right. The tip is to be mindful of what you're sharing online, especially for all you youngins out there, posting all your twerking videos and whatnot. But then, and I mean, you can make it big. You can make it big in social media. I'm not saying you can't, but for the off chance you don't make it big, when you go to a job interview and if your boss is your boss might be a fan. I don't know. Your boss might be a fan. It might even help you get that job. I don't know. It might even help you get that job. This applies to both men and women, right? Not trying to generalize one one group, but you
Yes.
can apply for anybody. Man. You could be a great guy, tweet, twerker. Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. You know, doesn't apply to me. But so yeah, I mean, wow, what a long-winded way of saying, you know, be mindful of what you post online and just like
That's it.
That's it.
Don't make it too complicated. Careful what you post.
Careful what you post, man. And talk shit, get hit, bro. Especially online. Hey, yo, that's kind of dumb though. If you actually post like your address online, dude, because that's why they call keyboard warriors, right? Is when they talk shit online, but they hide behind the keyword, right? Keyboard, right?
Yeah.
But there are chances. But if you actually leak your home address online, bro, I'm sure some people will come for some sweet vengeance.
Some people.
That's my tip. That's my tip of the day. Is be nice online because you never know who you're talking to and what kind of threat they could be. You know, that's just my 2 cents. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You know, let us know your thoughts on social media. Do you play? Do you are you mindful of what you post? Type of deal. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah.
Yep. Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.